is out. It's been a while. 4 months nearly, to be precise. Mid-December when I was last out. But I'm out today, the 1st of March, and the sun is shining and it's pretty glorious. I'm in the southern uplands, or where else? I'm going to head into the hills a bit, up onto a summit. I've said this many times before. Whether I camp on the summit is another question. The wind is supposed to pick up later on this evening, about 5-6 o'clock. At the moment it's just a gentle breeze, but I'm probably sheltered here. And we're expecting like a 20-mile-an-hour wind, with sort of 35 to 40-mile-an-hour gusts. So I don't really want to be camping in that if I can help it. So I'm just going to take a look. I'm going to join the Southern Upland Way, and then I'm going on the Romans and Reivers route. But I'm not sure on the lay of the land down there, because we've had 3 storms in short succession and don't know what damage they've done. I did email the rangers early this week, and they said the Southern Upland Way is okay, but they're not sure about the Romans and Reivers, so they said just to let them know if there's any damage and they'll see what they can do. But they're obviously run off their feet at the moment. But yeah, glorious. About 8.5 degrees, 9 degrees, but that's going to tumble when that wind comes. They say with the wind chill overnight on the summit it could be -10, but so I really don't want to be in that. I want to be somewhere sheltered, but I want to get on a summit and take some views in and just enjoy being out. As I say, 4 months. I had this sciatica problem with a back problem. I've been getting treatment, that's all working, so I'm back out. Right, let's continue. Okay, this is where we turn off. We cross a stream down there and up and along. We follow along underneath the hill. We're in the shade now. You can see that dark bit there. Just above that's the Southern Upland Way, and we want to take a right. So yeah, it's a bit cooler in the shade, and I don't know if this camera's picking it out, but there's some snow where it's sort of drifted over still. But a bit of cloud bubbling up now. Go on, follow the leader. Yeah, it's a beautiful cutting. Nice waterfall there. We're at the top of the valley now. This is, well, you can't see, but we've got a sheepfold here. Thought I maybe could have sheltered in here if the summit's too bad. But you know, there's no wind here. I can see bloody midges over there. They won't last long though. As soon as the temperatures dip. But it just seems a bit boggy. You know, maybe it would be alright. It's a bit lumpy and bumpy. I'm used to that. But the path shoots off down there. I can already see trees falling. Somewhere above there is where I want to be. But I've got to go down and round and back up. But I just thought maybe in here. It's on a bit of a slant, so maybe not. Right, so we're here. So that's the high level route, which goes up that way and along the top. We're going to follow the low level round to there, that's it, and it comes back on itself and goes down, and I want to be up this way, so I've got to go round to get to the back of it. But we'll see what the state of play is with the fallen trees. It's a block on the path. Yeah, there's a load of snap trees in there. Got a couple down very close to where we go through the gate. That whole part of the forest is pretty well down. You get a better view here. So every one of them snapped or fallen. And they're just so far missing the path. It's like someone's been down, and they have. So they've been down and they've cleared this section. So some good work done here. Keep the trail open. He did say this section from Ettrick Head towards Beattock was clear, but it depends if they've been up since after the storms of the weekend. All is good so far. It seems to be that first bit where there was most of the fallen trees, a couple that have been trimmed, but it's not been too bad this section, so fingers crossed it's the next section that could be the problematic, because he did say he wasn't sure of the state of play on that one, the Romans and Reivers, so we'll soon find out, because I think not much further and we turn off onto that route, so fingers crossed, eh? Southern Upland Way heads that way, and obviously I've just come out of the forest, but I'm heading straight ahead now. See how far we get. Yes, so far so good regarding blockages and trees, but what is bothering us is we've dropped and dropped and dropped, so now we're going to have to go back up. I think we must have dropped a good couple of 100 metres, maybe more, so that's all gained back again. Oh well. So I'm hoping to do most of the longer hike today, and tomorrow I can just have a shorter hike off when the weather turns. If it turns, if you can believe the forecasts. Okay, Garrowgill. So that's us. I'll follow this round and hopefully up onto there, and then tomorrow I can come back down, join up, and then back down that way. It's an old building over there. What's the left of it? There's plenty of way markers now. There was very little before from when I left the Southern Upland Way, but I've picked them up again. So hopefully we'll be following them all the way up. It's 4:15, so I've probably got an hour and a half. An hour and 3/4 of daylight left, so I need to get up there really, don't I? Get this finished and get moving. Okay, last chance saloon for water. Top of the head of the valley. Yeah, running fast, so I will fill up here. Okay, so it's just as easy as following the fence up onto the summit. Looks quite a pull. 20 to 5. What do you reckon? 20 minutes? Get up there? Hopefully. Okay, here we are, summit of Loch Fell. Some great views from up here now. Yeah. Criffle straight ahead there. Solway and the lakes. Towards my Bewcastle Fells, that way you can see Cross Fell. And then you're looking sort of east, maybe Pennines way, Cheviot. and across the Loch Fell over there. The dilemma I've got is, I mean, it's alright at the moment, the wind's supposed to pick up. I've just been looking, yeah, I don't know if you can see, but at the moment it says it's about 11, which I don't think it's that, it's about 5 mile an hour. But by 9 o'clock it's going to be 24 with 36 mile an hour gusts, and then through the night a steady 30 mile an hour wind with 41 to 43 gusts over like midnight. It's whether you can believe this, but you've got to take these seriously. I'm only in the June mid, so I don't really want to be spending a night getting battered off wind and whatever else, and so I'm going to try and drop down one of these sides here and see if I can, probably better on that western edge. It's coming from it's supposed to be an easterly wind, so if it's coming this way, I need to be down over that way, do I? You would think, but then it could just dip down and whip me, but yeah, time's running out. It's say 5 o'clock and I need to find somewhere to pitch. That's it's going to be sensible, because I don't really want to be spending a night. I've done all these sitting in tents all night with no sleep. It's no fun at all, so I'm going to try and find myself somewhere, you know, slightly out of the wind. Frozen. Yeah, there's a bit of snow on this side. Obviously no sun gets around here, so it's not melting. Yeah, I think I'm going to follow the valley down today, try and find somewhere, whether that's going to be any better. I don't really want to be on the direct of the summit if I can help it. Right, so the summit was over there. I've dropped down now. It sort of levels off a bit down this bit here, but this could quite easily end up in a circular walk back to the car if I can't find anywhere suitable. Yeah, it's where I am now. It's a bit gravelly and stuff, but we'll keep looking. We haven't written it off yet, you know, probably about another 45 minutes of light, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed and hopefully we'll come across something. So we're nearly back round full circle to the Southern Upland Way, which if I follow it that way it would bring me back to that sheepfold where I started off before. There's that sheepfold and there's my route back, which I could be taking at this rate. Okay, the light is fading very fast, so I'm just pitched in the sheep pen. I'm just going to chuck all my gear in now, but yeah, I've missed all the sunsets and everything, but I'm off that summit, and if the wind does pick up I should be okay down here. I don't know how much you're picking out, but I'm all set up. I didn't think I was going to find some. This old sheepfold, it'll do for tonight. I'm sheltered, there's absolutely no wind and it's all frosted up on the inside already, so it's pretty cold, but the main thing is I've got the warm stuff in, so I've got the quilt, so that's down to -12, and I've got my Thermarest X-Therm mat, winter mat, and my usual pillow and my usual mess, but got my food stuff down here, so I'm going to go and quickly text the wife because I can get a signal about 100 yards up the hill there, so I will bash on. But yeah, it was looking very doubtful that I was going to get somewhere to find. Oh, running out of space and time, and you know, just every pitch that I found on that hill on the way down, it was just sodden in water. So, and this is best of a bad spot, really. You know, there's nothing. I mean, I wanted to go up onto the summit, and I needed to, you know, to take that one off. So it wasn't a wasted journey. It was just unfortunate that I couldn't pitch up there. You know, and it seems it's so dead. There's no wind here, but it's the other side of that hill up there, and you know, decisions that you have to make. So I went for the safe option. It's very tasty. Just the one beer. Cheers. Okay, we're going to call it a night. I've been out taking some night laps and a few night shots and that, but it's still, I don't know if you can see it, but the tent is glistening away, it's frozen. I looked at the thermometer out before, it was about minus 1.5 down here, so, but very little wind. Very little wind, so whether it's happening up on the summits, I don't know. Anyhow, I'm safe down here, which is the main thing, so catch you all in the morning. Morning. Well, the winds got up last night. Yeah, the winds got quite strong. I mean, not bad down here, they were just blustery, but you could hear them whipping through the valley, but yeah, I was justified. The summit would have been wild, so all is good. Right, I want to get a brew on, get a bit tidied up because I've got a right old mess in here. It got pretty cold last night. Just having a bit of a tidy up. Got my brew on, I've stuck my bag over here just to get things ready. But if you look, the clouds are whipping by fairly quick. Porridge bar and a coffee for breakfast. A lovely view. It's a bit of, well, it's melting frost now, so it's not too bad. That should just wipe off, so. And I've got all my stuff here ready for the off. The sun's trying to hit the hills on the other side over there, but I think looking at the peaks, some of them are clag bound. Alright, let's get this down. Once it's all cleared away, no trace. So yeah, it wasn't the most level of camps, but in those kind of situations you just want to find somewhere to pitch up, and it was fairly sheltered, which is the main thing. Anyhow, heading back down over there. I could hear the distant roar of that waterfall last night. Very distant, mind. The walls protected, but yeah, it fairly roars away. Surprised with all the rain we've had lately. Yep. So as per, we haven't seen a soul since I left the car yesterday, which is fairly normal for up here. I thought I might have had some mountain bikers maybe pass through, or runners on the upland way, but nah. Still early in the season, isn't it? You say it gets dark. Well, it wasn't dark till about proper dark till about 6:30 last night, which is it's getting better. End of this month, and then we'll be 7:30. Right, I want to have to put the camera away because there's a dodgy bit here. Another problem which I didn't mention last night was the duomid which I was in. It's got a massive footprint, and trying to find somewhere sort of large enough to take like a level spot to take that tent is always a problem. If I had my MSR, that's got a really small footprint. You can more or less put that anywhere. I would have found somewhere further up, I would imagine, but I didn't have it, so. It is a little bit brighter looking this way, but not a lot. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'll catch you out sometime soon.